Okay. Good morning, guys. Pretty exciting day. So, in Space Marine 2, there's some data mining that happened. And people kind of data mined executions directed at Primaris Space Marines. And this all naturally comes together when you think about the context of Chaos Siege mode coming with the anniversary update. Dude, we're gonna be able to fight Ultramarines. We're gonna be able to kill Ultramarines. This is gonna happen. I can't wait. Also, Mr. Z-Man, yes, patch 14 is gonna be a pretty big kick in the fucking gene seed, dude. 100%. Hey, good morning, Nino. Good morning, Zoe. Yeah, Kimber, this isn't Dark Tide. This isn't Dark Tide. We're doing Space Marine 2 today. I need to get, I think Stratagems did reset for the weekly. This shouldn't be too difficult, actually. It's going to be Fall of Atreus with Tyranids, and it's going to be really easy to solo. Yeah, guys, so yeah, they data mined executions that are specifically meant for other Space Marines, and the only place you can put that kind of content, those kinds of executions, is in Chaos Siege. So yeah, we're gonna be able to kill the Ultramarines, and this kind of makes sense. I don't know how many of you guys played the original Chaos like survival mode in the original Space Marine game. Let me see if I could find it. Chaos Unleashed, I believe it was called. Yes. So this is from Dodger Roger here. And in this game mode, and the quality is going to be really bad. I apologize for that in advance. Let's just turn this volume down. So in this game mode, you played as Chaos, and you fought against the Imperial Guard and against Ultramarines. The Imperial Guard didn't just blow up when you attacked them, but yeah, you fought against other Space Marines. You also, there's like this Psyker enemy right here. There's like a new enemy type. But effectively, all they did was they took a lot of the Chaos units. You did fight against Orcs. Again, apologize for the quality. This is just Space Marine 1, and so this upload is probably 1 billion years old, but there's an Ultramarine right there. So it makes sense that this would have eventually made its way into Space Marine 2 if they're honoring the source material even just a little bit. Okay. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun, man. I can't wait. I hope that I hope we see some new stuff as well, but it's just gonna be nice to have to fight enemies with a different coat of paint on them, to be honest. Rather than just freaking 1,000 suns all the time. Okay. But what I want to do now... Yeah, Saber is turning us into the turning us to the Ruinous powers, you know. So, we know, just off of balancing, that, dude, the Pyreblaster is out. Unfortunately. It's out. If they don't reverse track on this decision to basically just not have the burn damage apply on the Auspex scan, which is what is going to happen. Then I'm going to turn this build into a Melta build, and we're going to use the Heroic Melta with this. Because the Heroic Melta is actually pretty decent with the Auspex scan. It does a good amount of damage. Probably use something like the Heavy Bolt Pistol for gun strikes, and then Argent Edge is really hard to put down. Argent Edge is really good, man. I like it for nearly every build. This right here is Iron Hands build. This right here is Imperial Fist build. And then for this, instead of... Well, no, we do Heavy Bolt Rifle for the theme. Though I will not use the Bolt Pistol. Don't need to. Just give me the ammo from this. There it is. Love me the White Scourge Chase Sword. I really wish we could use, like, the Power Sword or Power Axe with the Tactical. Or Tactical. That'd be so cool. Yeah, Ryan, the way they're labeled in the files is, I think it's like support, assault, sniper. At the very least, you have those three. I don't know what support would be. I assume that would just be tactical here. I don't think you're going to get Tech Marines. Hopefully they put heavies in. Bulwarks would make sense as an enemy type, because it's like, yeah, you're just fighting a tanky dude with a shield. Like, you know, go deal with them. Sniper makes a lot of sense, because a sniper can spawn in as basically an extremist and just be like in the corner of the map somewhere, just sniping at you, and you have to like, you know, address that. You have to either out-snipe them or go push into them or whatever. You got to do something, right? Okay. So another thing I want to do is I want to take a look at how I did all my Blood Raven stuff, because I think I'm just gonna make all my guys vets. Just gonna make all my guys vets. Okay, get rid of that. We have to go with the new red, man. Fucking we have to go with the new red. Yep. Because the... Hold on, let me just make sure. Let me check again in the new gameplay. Just make sure, man. Make sure. Okay, so what does this red look like to you guys? Is it brighter? To me, it looks kind of brighter. Oh, we can kind of see it on the buildings too, because the buildings are colored that way. Maybe at the start of the game? No. Let's actually get into the game here. There you go. Okay. That's funny. Yeah, it seems to be brighter. I don't know if it's too bright. Yeah, it's really hard to tell. There you go. We got like a big army here. You know, it still kind of looks darker, to be honest, guys. Because look at this assault intercessor in the bottom right there. You can see his the unit. The armor is darker. Yeah, I don't think it's the color at the top, Mr. Z-Man. I think that's just... I think that's a little brighter than what these Marines are. There's a good shot in this where when he finally brings out his chaplain, I think it's at about 10 minutes in, he zooms into the Blade Guard veterans. And it's not the best example because Ezreal is... Oh, here it is actually. Because they're going to make their commanders fight one another. Ezreal, the chaplain, he's a Dark Angel. And so he's actually green. Look, I think it might be Corn Red. We're about to see it right here. We're about to see it. He's about to do the zoom in, I think. There it is, there it is. There it is. Oh, perfect, okay. So yeah, Ezreal is, you know, he's like a Raven Wing right here. And then the Blood Raven veterans here, really hard to tell what their Aquillas were, but they are gold. The Aquillas are gold. What color are the Iron Halos? Gold. Okay. So gold, and then gold trim, white shields. This is very important to get right. The, you can see, I believe it's it might be a captain, but this one right here on the left, it's either a captain or a sergeant. He's got a little stripe on his helmet. You see that? So I want to see if I could mimic that maybe. Games Workshop painting guide from White Dwarfs is Corn Red. Okay. Let's look at them. Let's look at them. Okay, so open this up. Yeah, that seems pretty freaking close, dude, to what we were seeing in the gameplay. That seems like it's it, to be honest. What were we using before? We were using Ball Red is what we were using before, which is this one right here. Huh. They're so close yet so different. So close yet so different. Yeah, Kimber, they do follow the codex, so I think that that's what it is. We'll go with the accuracy. We'll go with the accuracy. We do know one thing for sure: the Wild Rider Red is just not it at all. This we're just gonna go ahead and make veteran. There you go, and then helmet. Porcelain glow is the best green. And then I still like the Wraith Bone for the shoulders and helmet. Good point, Inquisitor, good point. Ball Red just looks like cornered with an enamel wash. Yeah, all it really changes is the, seemingly the reflection, right? Yeah, that's kind of what it is. It's kind of just the reflection. I do kind of like the Ball Red because it makes the battle gear look more worn. And I really like worn battle gear, I've really been thinking about, for most of my characters, going back to the old damaged Survivor's Helm. Mostly because I like this look. I like the grizzled veteran kind of look. And when we get the Lamenter's armor pieces, it'll be easier to run kind of a damaged armor, damaged war gear kind of set. That'd be really cool. So yeah, we might just do this. We might just do this, dude. We just need to make sure that the accoutrements are all going to be good. I think they are. We do need to make the Aquila on our chest piece gold. That needs to happen, so we're just going to do the Liberator gold. Because, yeah, I don't think that any gear in, like, a Space Marine's arsenal is going to be pitch perfect. I don't think that ever happens. I think there's always going to be battle damage, dude. Definitely, that's definitely how it is for Chaos, because they don't have, you know, serfs looking after their war gear. Instead, they have slaves. Okay. And then this should be able to transfer to all my classes. Let me just verify. Let's go ahead and change our helmet here. Back to the classic. Oh yeah, there it is. And then I think one thing I'm going to actually do is we're going to change this over to, I really like this this leg option right here. And just for a little bit of flavor, we're gonna go ahead and add a veteran knee pad. And this is gonna be able to be kind of transferable across all of our Marines. Little bit of flavor. I love the simplicity of a look like this. Yep. And we still don't have really many chest piece options for our successor chapters, right? It's mostly just something like stuff like the Relic Guard, the Prestige Aquila. Interesting note, the Raptor's chest piece that's coming out uses the double-headed eagle Aquila. I thought that was pretty interesting. They don't use the regular Aquila, the regular Astartes Aquila. And yeah, we don't have anything down here from accolades. Oh, this is all DLC, but okay. So the left leg cosmetic, it was from a... It was either from a Twitch drop, or it was from an in-game event. It was one of those, Kimber. I can't quite remember. Honestly, I like how this matches. This chest piece with this. That's actually some good attention to detail. Oh, and honestly, if I really want to have like crazy attention to detail, look at this, guys. So we can do this. Let's do solid pattern for these first off. Get Get the fuck out of here, dude. And then we make the Aquila on this also gold because it's an Aquila, so it would be gold. Very good attention to detail. Very good. I like that. I like that. That's cool. Yeah, a lot of these cosmetics that were earned from community events, they really need to bring them back. Oh, did they, Inquisitor? There you go. There you go. You can get this leg from the community event that's coming up. There you have it. We're gonna replace our chest piece with that Twin Eagle one. Yeah. Like I said, I really enjoy that attention to detail there. For our Vanguard here, what does the Tyranid stuff look like on the Assault? Because I actually like the Tyranid carapace like hanging off your armor. I think it looks freaking dope. Why does this shoulder look cooler on Phobos and Gravis than it does on this? I don't know. Something about this just looks off. I can't quite put my finger on it. It's just super strange to me. I don't know what it is, dude. I don't know what it is. This is like a little Tyranid skull. Maybe that makes sense then, because you're already wearing the freaking little Tyranid skull. Perhaps. We'll wear it for a bit. I'll see what I think of it. What does it appear like on the tactical? I assume it's by armor type. So it's probably gonna be the same. Yeah, it's by armor type. Okay, well, no, you're gonna be our classic boy. And then for this, we already know that the stuff looks really cool. It looks really cool, dude. Yeah, it looks so good on the Vanguard. I don't know what it is. I don't know what they did, but it looks so freaking good. And then we do not have our Twin Eagle Aquila chest piece accessible on our Phobos gear. That's okay. We make it work. Go with normal. And then I really like the Salamander's Champion kind of gauntlet here, because I feel like it matches the Blood Raven eye color, the Warpstone Glow, very well. For this war gear, Cyrus doesn't have like any of this shit, you know? I feel like they just have the regular antenna, to be honest. Kind of like this Omni Scrambler. Alexandre Lucas. I do Blood Ravens because I was introduced to Warhammer 40k through Dawn of War, and so I've always had a soft spot for the Blood Ravens. There's always been a little bit of nostalgia there. And then we're gonna keep the Infiltrator helmet just because it's very fitting for the Vanguard and for the Sniper. To me, it makes a lot of sense. So for this, I feel like for accuracy's sake, you technically... We could change this to this. You technically... Oh wait, we need to go to a different loadout real quick. Simplify that. So the helmet. I feel like you're not gonna have a Blade Guard veteran who's not running this helmet. I feel like this is just how it's gotta be. And then we know that the shield, this is actually the correct storm shield. We need to change the war gear color. To this. So this is what we saw in Dawn of War 4, and I need to make sure that doesn't affect the war gear of the other classes. Good, good, good. I think it's only going to be for Bulwark there. So this is about as accurate as it gets. And then we're going to simplify this side a little bit. Can I just get the sword symbol? No, of course not. Of course not. We'll keep the weapon chain then. Oh. There you go. That's a good looking boy. Good looking boy. Inquisitor, how am I gonna pay to win in the Tacticus board game? How am I gonna pay to win, dude? That doesn't even make sense. So this needs to be this. And I think the reason why I had this like this is because I had this right here. We're just gonna have to change this heraldry to something else. yeah, that's right. They don't have a, oh, here it is. This is the only knee pad where you could do it. There you go. Love that. Buy the board game and you unlock a character for the app. Oh my goodness. So the pay to win transfers. That's so funny. That's so freaking funny. Some new cool Gravis armor options coming with the Salamander stuff in the next update. For this, you definitely have to have the Gravis helmet. Otherwise, it doesn't make much sense. Thankfully, this carries over to this character as well, so we can have this. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't do this on the assault, dude. The shoulder just is not sitting. It's not sitting right with me, guys. I don't know why. I don't know why, dude. It's just not doing it for me. At all. Yes, Peaks. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, when we do Chaos Siege, guys, we're getting Ultramarines. That was the executions for them were data mined. That's pretty freaking crazy. I'm excited. Sometimes I look at Saber and I'm like, what are you guys doing? But then other times, dude, I look at Saber and I'm like, you know, you guys are alright. You guys are alright. You're doing just fine. You keep doing what you're doing, guys. You keep getting it. You keep doing what you gotta do. You know? Why is that gold? What's going on there? Heavy to me always seems like the kind of class that would have like a robot arm. I know, right, Soundwave? It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe that Ultramarines would be portrayed to die on screen. Like, what? How dare you? How dare you kill the Ultramarines off? That's not allowed. That's not allowed. We're gonna go with the classic Iron Halo, guys. This is the most accurate Iron Halo, so we're gonna use it. I like this. I like this flavoring. Honestly, if I'm gonna be doing beat up veterans for my boys, maybe it makes sense to just give them all robot hands. Like, they all got their freaking hands blasted off. Is that a cool look? I feel like that's a very cool look, actually. That's very, very cool. Simple, sleek, smooth. Love that. Yeah, Kimber, I agree. I would want to take the Iron Halo off of the heavy, and then I would like to remove the cape from the sniper. Ooh, yeah. I love that. I love that a lot. Keep Vanguard and Sniper the same way. We need those gauntlets the way they are. Keep Bulwark the same? Nah. We go with the robot. We go with the robot hand. It's actually I really like it with this helmet. This. Oh wait, but we don't have the helmet. Keep this the same then. There you go. Weapon change is accurate there too. That would be pretty silly. Checks. Use checks. That'd be very silly actually. You just jump. You just jump to different places. Like, I just jump really freaking hard. That'd be funny, actually. Okay, and then I actually kind of like our Blood Ravens Tech Marine. Let me look at this. Let me look at this. What was I doing with this again? Was this, White Scars, I think? Yeah, I think so. I don't think you have, like, veteran Tech Marines. I don't think that's really a thing. But we basically made this guy, like, he's ex-Death Watch. So this is ex-Death Watch. This is in the Death Watch. Just straight up. Which is really freaking cool. And then we have our Iron Hands. Ah, yeah, White Scars. Yeah, this is a White Scars Tech Marine. I like the way that their shoulder pad and left arm are white. I think it's very sleek. I think it's really cool. Okay. All right, well. Let's freaking get it, dude. Let's get in game. Keep grinding sniper for my antenna. Oh yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait. Oh my gosh. Imagine they would let us recolor the bot marines. They do. They do that. Katsumoto. Oh, in Siege. Okay, gotcha. I was like, what? They added that. The Space Marine 2 actually has pretty decent bot customization now. Oh, it's the enemy faction. Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be pretty freaking cool, dude. I'm just gonna hop in here and get started, guys. So, if you guys have been keeping up with the Dawn of War 4 stuff as much as I have, I think the most exciting thing... Hey, good morning, Chunkman. The most exciting thing that I've seen so far is definitely the variety in how each of the factions plays. Like, I'm very excited for it. Though we haven't seen anything regarding Last Stand yet. I'm kind of curious how the game mode is actually going to play out.
But you will need my assistance in locating such an ancient machine spirit.
We'll see how it goes.
Preparations and await our targeting guidance, Talassa. We should be on the ground shortly. Make sure our battle barge is ready. Consider it done, Lieutenant.
But, yeah, it's definitely the variety in the gameplay for the factions. Having a good variety of playstyles, for me, is what makes RTS games super fun. Like, when you're playing Warcraft 3 and you're playing as, like, Night Elves, that's a completely different experience compared to playing as the Undead. No equipment restoration, huh? There it is. Yeah, we probably will, Chuckman. I would really like to get into one of these Dawn of War 4 tests. Probably not gonna happen. Also, I love how the freaking Tyranids just teleport in. Get out of the way. Wow, he's taking the execution. Soundwave, I did play Mechanicus 2, but I haven't finished it yet. I really need to. I haven't found the time. I had some free time over the weekend. And I just played some Dark Souls instead. And extra Dark Tide. I have a couple of friends who are really into Dark Tide right now, so we've just been doing that.
Alien bioform eliminated.
Maybe it's better, Chunk Man, that... Oh yeah, this is a lot of strength, so it actually does good damage here in a normal stratagem. Maybe it's better that they have less content creators in the alpha for Dawn of War 4. And just more regular people.
Picking up equipment.
But then you have other people, and I know he's a tester for it, but you have like Milk and Cookies, TW, where he's very experienced and versed with RTS games. He's the kind of guy that you'd want to be put into a test like this. Or like an alpha or something, right? Oh yeah, we have Meltas! I literally just mind blanked on like what we picked up there. Holy crap. Give me ammo, give me ammo. Well, well, well. Come forward a little bit. Convenient. Well, I'm curious when the, because whenever you have like a big content push, Madcruits, or Madacruts, there's usually an embargo date. I'm curious what that embargo date is going to be for a lot of different videos and gameplay. I bet you it's going to be about a week before the game launches, because the game has 3 days early access. So... it has 3 days early access, and so the idea behind like a big content push would be to get a lot of videos out before that, just so that it's like free marketing, right? Like it's free marketing. People get to review the game for themselves and make the decision on if they want to buy it or not.
No hindrance remains.
That battle pod shall be glorious, Messiah.
The agencies are keen to restore the battle pod to safety.
Okay.
The scum have been relentless in their attempts to deplete my ammunition.
For me right now, it's Metacrits. It's definitely the Space Marines, mostly because whenever I play an RTS, I'm a very micro heavy player. Like if I can play a faction where it's more about performance in battles and making sure that you win battles over making sure that you win overall map control, I'm gonna go and play that faction. Because with Necrons, it seems like a very creep-based faction where you want to like creep your way across the map and kind of apply overwhelming pressure on all sides and make sure that you have units constantly spawning in from every direction and basically pressuring every requisition point or energy point on the map at any given time. Like nothing is ever going to be safe.
Stealth ready.
The Orcs, in a very similar way, they're a swarm faction where you can make a big push on any side of the map at any time that you want to. Or at least that's what it seems like. That's what it seems like. Hey, Kev. Good morning. And then with AdMech, they seem like a bunker faction, kind of. Like having to kind of connect the network in the way that they have to. It kind of makes them seem like a bunker faction. Like your structures are going to be extremely important. Establishing the relay, like that chain of buildings, is going to be the most important thing in your kit. We were watching the gameplay of AdMech versus Necrons yesterday, and I kind of described it as like a tower rush faction, almost. Yeah, Chunk Man, they really do seem like they are. That, and it's gonna really matter what equipment you equip onto your boys. But I'm pretty excited for it. Oh, the bot just threw a nade and just killed everything. Dude, these bots are actually killing it. Go.
Tyrannies have no mind for tactics. Thousand Suns Vanguard discovered.
Proceed, brothers. I shall be revealed and violently deter any enemy forces from following you.
Our brethren barricaded this entrance to stall any attackers. Commune with the crane and engage it to remove the obstructions.
Oh yeah, that's what, dude. The combat knife is extremely goated.
Camelio line cloak ready.
Also, guys, I know we all want to know, like, how Dawn of War 4 is from the perspective of the testers, and we do have a couple of testers in chat. Please don't pressure them with any questions or anything, because every single one of them is under an NDA, and they can't really share too much or divulge anything at all regarding like what they've tested, what they've played. sometimes even how they feel about certain game modes is can be on the line. Like it can be something that they're not allowed to divulge.
Crane requires attention.
The crane requires you to perform rites of restoration. Seek out the crane's twin generators and locate their consoles. Then, awaken them in the correct sequence.
Like, how do you feel about the game? I feel good. Nice.
We must repair the crane control.
Down here, up there. Yeah, just say it's fun. Please just say it's fun. Well, so imagine talking to a tester, right? And you're like, hey, how's Last Stand? And then they're like, it's actually not fun. It's actually not good. Probably going to impact your opinion of the game a little bit, and your potential purchase of the game, right?
We do not have much time left.
There you go.
Look, the crane is operational once more.
Isn't Argent Edge supposed to stop stuff like that?
Synaptic servants. Inserting fresh magazine.
Well, there you go. Kimber's saying it was fun. Everything is good, guys. Everything is good. Oh!
You
Hello.
are nearing the vessel's site, Talassa. Ensure nothing further impedes your progress.
Emilio line cloak ready. I've seen ice on my target. Reloading.
It's a lot of grass, dude. It's a lot of grass. We want to kill the grass guy over here. Go. Did those spore mines spawn in and immediately die because the teleportation thing does damage to them? Dude, if that's the case, that would be hilarious. These Tyranids are not supposed to work this way.
Stealth ready. Emilio line engaged.
Interesting. Oh, this is the stratagem modifier, where these guys just have a ton of extra HP and stuff. Interesting, interesting. Okay.
Emilio line cloak ready. Readying next volley.
There we go. Chonk, man. I want to take pride in being German for once. I think it's gonna do fine. I think Dawn of War 4 will do well. I'm curious what the overhead costs are for it, because King Art Games does not seem like a big studio. Like, it seems like a relatively small studio.
Active camouflage charge.
Like, Dawn of War 4 is looking like a kind of like Dark Tide. It's kind of like a AA game rather than a AAA game, you know?
Replenishing might. We cannot backtrack.
Need to be doing more melted bombs. Need to actually pay attention to it. All my timers and cooldowns and buffs and everything.
I do not recognize these symbols.
An enemy like that on Absolute might actually be pretty challenging.
We will report it to the Ordos Enos. Continue with the mission. There are more pressing heresies that need our attention.
We will not keep Lieutenant Titus waiting.
me in.
Tyranids have no mind for tactics. Line cloak ready. Inserting fresh magazine. Take all you can carry.
Yeah, FTG thinks that the Chaos Siege mode is really just going to be kind of like a little mini game kind of mode, like nothing really serious. I think they're actually going to be taking it a little seriously, guys. I think that they realize that there are a lot of people out there that want to actually play as Chaos Space Marines in something other than just PvP. Because to me, PvP is the minigame. PvP is just a little, like, maybe it represents maybe 3% of everything that Space Marine 2 has to offer. I think they're not gonna go all out, but I think that they're gonna create some good content for it. My question would be, dude, would they be brave enough to add dreadnoughts to Chaos Siege? Because, like, what do you do when you're fighting the Ultramarines and you get a Terminus spawn? Like, do you fight dreadnoughts, dude? That'd be crazy. Hey, Big Daddy Swag, welcome.
Synaptic servant slaughter.
Nice, thank you, Kimber. Very promising. I'm not shooting Voltus, you can't make me. Don't worry, they'll just make it Gathalion or whatever his name is. Goliathan or whatever.
Reloading.
Yeah, Warhammer is freaking dope, man. 40k is freaking dope. I think what really helps with 40k right now is the portrayal, right? Like the ability to experience Warhammer 40k in all these amazing video games. And the quality of these games just keeps getting better and better.
Their numbers are no match for our trade. Inserting fresh magazine.
Because yeah, in the past you could experience the books, and you had like YouTube videos where they had animations and everything. It's like, oh, that's really cool. But then being able to actually like get in game and control a character. Whoa, I didn't see any sniper lion. Okay. There you go. Sometimes you gotta melt a big group of Hormagaunts. Immediately got lit up by Voltus. That's so funny.
Adequate performance noted, Talassa.
Should I give up hope for Orcs in Space Marine 2? Yeah. Yeah, Night in Flames, you should.
The cogitations are clear.
Even the way that Chaos Space Marines in Space Marine 2 move and act is completely different from the way they did in Space Marine 1. I'm willing to bet that Saber does not have access to the Orc assets that were available in Space Marine 1. The only assets they have are for Imperium units like Asher Militarum, Space Marines, and Tyranids, and Thousand Suns. But I think that you're seeing a little bit of a trend with their animation design, like with the Chaos Spawn and with the new Terminus Sorcerer enemy. Like, to me, it seems they're really trying to... They're trying to bring it closer and closer to just a general Chaos feel. Like, those are two enemies that I could see appearing in, like, a Black Legion roster. Ooh, Ultramarines executions could be mini prep for Space Marine 3 Inquisitor. Because that also kind of lays the groundwork for executing different kinds of Chaos Space Marines, if you think about it. Because the Thousand Suns, the executions are pretty unique. Like, for example, like pulling off a freaking Thousand Suns Chaos Space Marine's head completely off, just ripping it off. You're able to do that, and you're able to portray that in this game because it's just a big ball of dust. The Thousand Suns are unique in that way. You get out of my way. Get out of here. Like, they're probably not going to portray that on a World Eater, even though it would be very appropriate. Here's our raid boss Tyranid right here. We're gonna see if one Melta will take him out. It doesn't. That's crazy. Gets him close, but it doesn't get him. Side. Yeah, I think you're onto something there, Inquisitor. Because the way that we execute a Death Guard, for example, a Plague Marine, the way we execute a Berserker, these are two completely different things. It's all different compared to executing a Thousand Suns Chaos Space Marine. So we need to twist that. Trains.
Active exemplary squad cohesion bonus.
Go. I think that it wouldn't be wise to do Thousand Suns 2 times in a row for a Space Marine 3. And it wouldn't make too much sense, to be quite frank, if we're going to be continuing Titus's story. And I'm pretty positive we're going to be continuing Titus's story, so... Yeah, I think, Chunkman, I think you're right. I think that because Space Marine 2 has made Saber as much money as it has, and same for Focus, and same for Pull-Up Entertainment, the people who own Focus, they are going to... It's all hands on deck for Space Marine 3. Every competent developer they've got is working on Space Marine 3. They're not holding anything back. The main concerns that they need to address are what happens to, like, cosmetics from Space Marine 2. Are you just gonna re-release them in Space Marine 3 and make your entire community just regrind them? Like, how is that going to work?
Messiah has blessed you with an abundance of power. Perhaps in the machine god's infinite wisdom, they permit the transgression you're about to commit. Do not speak beyond your ken, Engine Seer. It does not take a locust to see this is an act of desperation.
So, are we going to carry cosmetics over, or what is exactly going to happen there? Is it going to be a completely different kind of game entirely? Like, is Space Marine 3 going to be more of like a Helldivers 2 type experience? And so you don't necessarily need to carry the cosmetics over because it's basically just a different game. Are you going to go into your little streaming mode yet?
Who will stay with the fusion battle?
Come on, guy.
Camelio line cloak ready. Inserting fresh magazine.
Come on. I know you want to do it. There it is.
Camelio line engaged. Arming melter charge.
Magazine in.
I broke him. I broke him. Yeah, I actually kind of agree, Nino. I think that they're not gonna do a Space Marine game, because unless they have Titus in it, specifically Space Marine 3, right? They could. Space Marine 3 could be the game that sets up various Space Marine spin-off games. It could be the game. You could introduce different characters in Space Marine 3, which, remember guys, there was a survey that appeared a couple months ago that was literally asking you what your favorite chapters were. And the reason why they're asking you what your favorite chapter was because they are gauging what should appear in Space Marine 3. Because they want to see what the fans want so that they could add that chapter into Space Marine 3 and introduce characters from those chapters that they can create spin-off story games for. Imagine introducing like a Black Templar or a Grey Knight or something, and that character gets his own like single-player like spin-off game. Like, dude, sign me up. Sign me up. Maybe it's a Black Templar, and they basically create like a freaking Space Marine Souls game, like something more akin to a Souls game in terms of exploration and gameplay. LOL. Kind of funny. Whoa! Took like nothing.
Active camouflage charged.
There's our raid boss right there. Double melt to the raid boss. There it is. A lot of HP. No, this is the ammo carbine, I'm pretty sure. Ooh. Pretty sure. I could be completely wrong.
Charging sequence initialized. 0.01% and rising.
It's not really doing a lot of damage, is it? How's my knife spec?
Talassa, we are almost there. What is your status?
How's my spec period? I gotta make sure I'm doing it
Hold
correct.
for our signal.
Stealth ready. Inserting
Ammo here. Yeah, I've not looked at my sniper's build in a long time. I just equipped it a long time ago and just kind of forgot about it.
target.
Your data is clouded, Lieutenant. Maintain close proximity to target.
So, Thor, yeah, the Necrons and Tyranids do make the most sense story-wise, but there's no way they're gonna leave Chaos out of the story. There's no freaking way. They, hopefully, understand that almost every one of the great stories in Warhammer and 40k and Warhammer Fantasy, Chaos is involved. Chaos is what makes Warhammer 40k Warhammer 40k.
Target now.
Routing signal data through
There's a reason why the Horus Heresy is a massive 56-book narrative
racing trajectory.
or story. It's because Chaos is so damn important for the setting.
May I have an end?
Yeah, they had Chaos in Space Marine 1, they had Chaos in Space Marine 2, 100% going to be in Space Marine 3. Also, Dawn of War 4, I'm pretty sure it's going to have Chaos added in 2027. I think that's a given. It's not going to be present on release. Same for Total Warhammer 40k. I bet you the Total Warhammer 3 devs have data. They look at like what the most played factions are in the game, and I bet you the Chaos factions are some of the most played factions. Heatwave event. Till July 19th, collectively kill 1 million enemies using the Pyre Cannon, Pyre Blaster, Melter Rifle, Multi-Melta, or Inferno Pistol to earn the Death or Glory Left to Grieve. Oh, there it is, guys. There's the event. So if you want to earn the Left to Grieve that I'm using currently, then we gotta fucking burn things. We gotta burn things, dude. Which means I gotta swap over to Vanguard and help burninate things, dude. Or heavy. Some Pyre Cannon action. With Heroic Plasma? Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Chaos was a pre-order DLC in Warhammer Total War, and I believe they said they're not doing any pre-order DLCs this time. Matt Ukert's the Black Legion would make a lot of sense. The Black Legion would make a lot of sense. Because they're everywhere, dude. Like, you can have Black Legion factions anywhere. And this is obviously assuming that they're doing 500 worlds. If Space Marine 3 is not 500 worlds, if it's somewhere else, then, like, let's say for some reason, the second company of Ultramarines is sent out to the Maelstrom. Like, dude, that completely changes the dynamics of everything. Like, immediately. Immediately, dude. Or, like, Segmentum Pacificus. It's like, yeah, that's a little different. That's that's the other side of the galaxy. I don't like how much this Iron Halo sticks out. Like, the Ultramarines Iron Halo looks really cool. Sergeant Batarius' Iron Halo looks pretty freaking awesome. Maybe I would just stick with this, just because... Or... just this. The basic. The regular. I don't know. I don't know. We'll stick with the regular Iron Halo for now, but this is really weird. Nah, I gotta change it. It's gonna annoy me. It's gonna annoy me so much, dude. It's gonna annoy me so freaking much. Yeah, we're just gonna go with the smallest possible one. Yeah, that is true, Inquisitor. If the Warden of Ultramar leaves Ultramar, what the hell was the point of making him the Warden in the first place? What the hell was the point of that? You're actually kind of right. I think that kind of confirms 500 worlds then. Because why would it be anything else? It doesn't make any freaking sense. If you guys need the weekly hard stratagem, go ahead and join on me. We'll go ahead and knock this out. Finish up my coffee here. Jeff, if you could pick 3 enemy factions for Space Marine 3, what would you pick? Tyranids, Orcs, and Chaos. Tyranids, Orcs, and Chaos, 100%. I know that Necrons is more likely, and they would be a very cool faction to fight, but Necrons don't really have any character. The Tyranids are already the kind of enemy that when you fight them, it's just kind of like, okay, cool, this is fun. It's cool to mow down and fight Tyranids. You know, big swarms, all that stuff. Chaos, you know, when you're fighting them, you're fighting heretics. They're talking to you. They have character. Orcs have a lot of character. Orcs have a ton of freaking character. When you're fighting them, you know, they're saying the silliest and goofiest shit. Like, I would love to fight Orcs again. Eldar Lunchbox... I definitely want to fight Eldar. It's just we're seeing more and more in the narrative. There's a less incentive for the Imperium to go after the Eldar. There's almost no point. The Eldar also almost never really directly engage with the Imperium in that way either. For this kind of game, because the Eldar are not a horde-based faction, I think fighting them is out. I don't think you're ever going to see it. Ooh, Gene Stealers, Necrons, and Word Bearers. How would you fit that into a game? In what game does that make sense? Probably like a Dawn of War style game. Like an RTS or something? I think for Darktide, Gene Stealers would work really well in Darktide. The groundwork has already been set up. Death Guard would work very well in Darktide. The groundwork has already been set up. If they really wanted to. Space Marine 2, Necrons would make a ton of sense. If they did a big update for Space Marine 2, dude, where they added Necrons at the end of this, holy moly. Holy moly, that would be insane. There was a Gene Stealer on the Morningstar lunchbox. If no one's gonna join, guys, I'm just gonna solo this. That's okay. That's okay for me. I don't mind. But if you need the invite code for the hard weekly, here it is. Yeah, Jogart, the, oh, there you go. Frozen's getting in. Perfect. Yeah, the, Joe, I don't think they're gonna do a third faction for Space Marine 2. I think the only reason why we're gonna see Ultramarines is because they're gonna play very similar to the Chaos Space Marines that we see in, in PvP, and also they have the bot technology set up. Space Marine 2 bot technology, we complain about it, guys. We complain about it all the time, but the bot technology is already set up. Every time you spawn a bot in during siege mode, that's a bot, dude. That's a potential enemy that you can fight. So they could totally have every Ultramarine class, every player class, be represented as an enemy in Chaos Siege. They totally could. Give this 30 more seconds. And then Frozen and I are gonna go freaking stop this. Should not be too hard. Alright, let's do it. What's the person playing as? Vanguard? Got it. We'll do heavy, Pyroblast, and just wipe the screen. Ooh, or multi-melt. No, we'll do Pyroblast. It's more ammo efficient. Makes more sense. You know what? Go ahead and grab a random while we're at it. Why not? Why not, dude?
Throne. Damn thing keeps shifting out of alignment.
Calm down, engines here. Jeez. Oh, that would be pretty interesting, Inquisitor. I just don't know if it would happen. I just don't know if it would happen. I think Iron Warriors, we have a bigger chance of seeing Iron Warriors in Dawn of War 4. So guys, my big tinfoil hat theory for Dawn of War 4, because we read the Crusade, like, spiel yesterday, is that the way Dawn of War 4 is going to end is going to be like, the Lion is now on Cronus. So, the Lion's on Cronus. Who cares why the Lion's on Cronus? The reason doesn't actually matter. But that provides incentive for a traitor Primarch to go fight the Lion. And I think that they might actually have permission. They might have permission to introduce Perturabo into Dawn of War 4. And so I think that there's a good chance that we see Perturabo in Dawn of War 4. Because we're already going to see the Lion. So... But yeah, that's something that every fan wants to see. Like, that's... If they're capitalizing on an opportunity like that, dude, like, that'd be fucking crazy.
For the Emperor! Intercepting projectiles. tactic ready.
We got the raid boss behind us. He's a grass spreader.
Iron Halo protocol in progress.
Hey, good morning, David. Yeah, now that I think about like the siege bots that they have in Siege, it now just makes so much sense that the only thing they needed to make them enemies was executions. That's it. That's all they needed to make.
Victory for the Imperium logged.
Dude, I'm excited. I'm excited for Chaos Siege. I'm very excited. Because realistically, dude, I think we're going to see a Dreadnought Terminus boss. Because realistically, what else would you need to make? Dude, can't really trade. Make sure we land this. Get our armor back.
Iron Halo ready. Elite level Xenos. Passive armor.
What's that?
Fragmentation devices ready.
This armor back. Waiting for a cooldown.
Iron Halo online.
Save our ammo a little bit. Oh no. We have an unreachable enemy calling for backup. Oh, we got ammo coming up, so.
Martin Xenos combatant. Enhanced tactics ready.
Skip that. Skip the chaff.
Engaging delete counter.
Magnus the Red. Ooh. Thousand Suns appearing in Dawn of War 4. That would be interesting. They do have some interesting characters. When I look at the books, what? I don't think any have any Trader Primarchs really gotten in the way of the Lion though? I'm trying to think.
Ammunition restocked.
Which homeworld? Oh no, Frozen. My guy. Did you die to a Majoris? My guy. No, we can't go back. What worlds did the Lion nuke? The sniper, yeah. Inquisitor. We need Inquisitor. Inquisitor, what worlds did the Lion Exterminatus? What worlds did he destroy during the Horus Heresy? Ooh, anger on the
There is no
Lion.
turning back. We are committed to the casualty confirmed. Zone from class territory. Use caution. Our counterattack was successful. Iron Halo online.
Does that even reach? I don't even think it reaches, dude.
Execute Iron Halo tactics.
Bro. It's still there.
Obtaining armaments. Target CMOS fire.
There you go.
We have a visual of the battle barge.
The engineers are being transported the battle barge to safety.
What is the fastest way to get the battle barge airborne?
For sure, destroy Nuceria. Okay.
Scouts have been relentless in their attempts to deplete my ammunition.
Enhanced tactic ready. Thousand Suns deploy the Terminator.
Wait, how did we get 1,000 suns? What? How did we get 1,000 suns? we got a chaos Terminator, but we're not supposed to be getting chaos right now. That's so weird.
High priority tier.
Any chance I'm gonna do hard stratagems for the 100 points? Frozen, this is the hard weekly.
Death averted. Casualty averted.
Wait, is there an event going on right now where you get 100 accolades for doing hard strats? Or are you talking about Siege? Yeah, Agnetis, I'm figuring that out. I figured that out, like, the last stream. What the... Wow, Just Goon 92. Thanks for the sub on Twitch, bro. I really appreciate it. Or Just A Goon. Oh, man. My brain is so corrupted. It's like, oh, this guy named himself Just Goon. Like, cool. Okay. Oh. Yeah, we could do hard siege. Let me see if I can get a gamer to hop on too. Get a real G.
Iron Halo online. Iron Halo protocol in progress. Strategic point locked. Throwing fragmentation grenade.
Awesome. I will goon. I will goon. No, I'm definitely working hard, man. Definitely working hard, as always.
Tyranid unit sighted. Preparing disciplinary. Iron Halo ready.
I gooned the Emperor. Oh my gosh. Man, you guys just want to see Emperor's children in a game so that you could freaking goon, dude.
Any enemy forces from following.
Our brethren barricaded this entrance to stall any
I'll take the
attackers.
frags. There we go.
Commune with the crane and engage it to remove the obstructions.
To the crane, brothers.
Yeah, Dialogue of Lindir, I don't know how it's going to work exactly. The Blood Ravens are going to have a story prologue where a group of them is going to Aurelia. And so we are getting more Blood Raven story. I'm honestly just more interested to see how the Dark Angels are going to be incorporated. Because, like, Why are the Dark Angels on Cronus? What are they doing over there? I know that it's on the side of space that the Dark Angels are currently on, but, like, realistically, like, what is their role in the story going to be? Dude. Just die. Yeah, Kimber, they still haven't. But hey, Darktide still hasn't fixed Pox Bursters, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Those things are never gonna work right.
You are nearing the vessel's site.
Goon for the Goon God.
Nothing further impedes your progress.
Specialized bioform. Neutral.
Awesome, thanks for tuning in, Murdoch. Whoa. No animation. Cool, cool.
My oath is my shield.
Oh, so the lion blew up a lot of planets during the Horus Heresy. Okay, well, then it's very likely that... Obviously not Prospero, because Prospero was pretty much, you know, destroyed by the Space Wolves. So when it comes to that kind of rivalry, I don't think we'll see Thousand Suns in Dawn of War. But I think we will see at least one Traitor Primarch get involved. I would be surprised. Now that I'm talking about this, I would be surprised if one wasn't going to get involved.
Iron Haven, one life. Recalibrate your aim, brother. Xenos combatant.
Gonna take this so that I can get the... Oh!
Ravener put down.
Did he ban her up?
Elite countermeasure. Advance to position. Tyranid unit sighted.
I don't want to just blow this thing up because I want to make sure he can get the execution off of it. If he wants it. Yeah. Yeah, Launchbox, a lot of them really did peak during the Heresy.
Fragmentation grenade out.
And it makes sense, right? Because they were at the peak of their power for the most part, but having the Lion get reintroduced to the setting is interesting because he's significantly more mature, he's significantly more powerful, he's got unique powers, like unique abilities, basically Wraith walking. So I'm interested to see some reintroduction of some of the other Primarchs, like if Vulcan has been active this entire time, I'd be interested to see that. I will say it doesn't seem like there's... What do you think Gilliman's ability is? Being smart. Being the smartest man in the universe. In the galaxy. That's Gilliman's ability. Not being foolish. Being able to work with the Eldar and other sensible races. That's Gilliman's ability. Good bureaucracy. Good common sense. That's pretty much what we're looking at here, boys.
Make haste, lest your tardiness lead to the harm of our blessed vessel.
That's what I was waiting for. The extremists. Dude, where even is the enemy who's planting grass over here? It's not behind us. Oh, he's like way across, dude. That's so annoying. Oh, the team. Get this.
High priority Tyrion eliminated.
Make sure we get this for the ammo. We have a little bit of a bubble here to help us. He got out of it. We gotta move. Yep.
Brother, target seen on spire. Brothers killed in action. Adjusting success odds.
Gonna move out of the way here. I think this is a grass planter right here.
Sight.
We are running low on ammo, so I do need to start using this.
Successful. Enhanced tactic ready.
Oh, he's mortar. Oh yeah, I could just push forward, can't I? I could. We're gonna take our time though.
Seen on Iron Halo online. Iron Halo protocol in progress. Kill confirmed.
Take off Briggsy's back.
Control objective. Enhanced tactic ready. Engaging elite countermeasures. Afflicted brother.
Take off Briggsy's down.
Brother.
We are running very low on flamer ammo, so we need to... Oh my gosh, I suck. I don't know if I can get the res right here. So the thing that I'm terrified of is him getting to half health and summoning more extremists with this much ammo on heavy. So we actually... Oh, there's crates right here. This will probably give me ammo. Armor boost? I don't need armor boost. I need ammo. Game. Come on. Is there ammo down here? Any crates? Nope. Okay. I need to push past it. I need to push past it, loot ammo, and then we're gonna be good. We can take on whatever. Do your bubble thing. There you go, dude. There you go. That's exactly what I needed. Just get out of this. Just get out of this. Come on. Okay. Frozen, I'm gonna go grab ammo. I wouldn't push him past 50% HP if I were you. Oh, okay, well.
Conversion field operational. Out of ammunition.
There we go. Oh!
Victory Internet.
No! Frozen! Okay, we got something.
Refilling magazine.
One box. I might actually be able to go back up, like loop around and get the res. Got restoration stems. Easy.
Enhanced tactic ready.
Whoa.
Elite level Xenos. Pacified.
Grass planter and mortar guy. We need our shield back. Oh, that's very fortunate. Ah, shit, he's doing the AoE.
Anastastes is dead.
That's fine. We can kill with this much ammo.
Avenge brothers. Target Xenos bioform. Iron Haven online.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Contact. Deploy distraction tactics.
How much ammo do we have on this? Oh, shoot.
Intercepting projectile. Tyranid unit sighted. Specialized bioform neutralized. Target Xenos bioform.
That's fine. That's funny. There are more crates over here. I don't think we're gonna fail. I think we're actually gonna be fine. Hi.
Ready.
I'm gonna kill you slowly with my shield. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What are you gonna do?
High stockpile marked.
I think if you lead him into the dreadnought, it just unspawns him. I don't think the dreadnought even kills him. There's one mob right here. I need ammo, bro. That's what I need. This guy's got grass gun. That's fine.
Obtaining armor.
We got way more ammo. That's good. We can now fight this. We can now fight this. Very easily, actually. We're getting more spawns, though. I need to make sure these guys don't call reinforcements.
Marked Xenos combatant.
Go back down. Take care of the boss. We have a Guardian Relic.
Iron Halo ready.
Where'd he go? He went up! My God.
Tyranid unit sighted.
Come back down.
Conversion field operational. Enhanced tactic ready.
There it is. Bye, Inquisitor.
All heretical forces eliminated.
Oh, is there something over here? Oh, I think he pinged on accident.
Engaging elite countermeasures. Preparing disciplinary report. Reloading.
Oh.
neutralized. Iron Halo, one line. Target seen on spiral.
A little raid boss. Kimber, I think you probably could. I just didn't want more things to spawn in. Not at low ammo like this. Because there's the slight chance that I get like an extremist wave, and then I end up not being able to kite into the dreadnought. Low chance, though. Low chance. There's the extremist wave.
In your execute Iron Halo tactics.
Looks like it's in front of us. Kind of ideal. Yeah. Get off this.
Ready for next encounter.
We'll probably get another boss in the final room. There's an ammo box over here.
Extreme prejudice.
Dude, the spore mines just explode automatically because they're not... Because the thing does damage to them. The teleportation does a little bit of damage to them. It's so funny. A little bit of an oversight. I love it. Oh, that was aimed at me. Oh. Let's go get this rose.
The enemy has successfully requested aid. Area compromised by traitor troops.
I don't know if Briggsy has the CHP recovery invigorating icon on his thing there. Should be the last of it.
Obtaining armor. Enhanced tactic ready.
The minions of the arch enemy are no more.
Adequate performance noted, Talassa.
Yeah, Kimber, I think that's gonna happen.
The cogitations are clear. We cannot preserve this blessed vehicle with such a meager number of troops.
We'll see though. I think as a whole, Burn is just gonna be shot. Burn is still good for the reasons that like I'm using it. Like it's still really good for providing a middle ground between boss damage and a good AoE clear. So it's still good in that regard. But I do wonder, you know, if I was using the multi-melta, would I have just been able to clear all those enemies much easier? Definitely would have been able to move through the level faster, that's for sure.
Facility are compromised.
Fusion battery is in our possession.
Due to the volatile nature of the fusion battery, safety protocols prevent it from moving without an attendant. Lead it along the tracks to the junction station.
Oh, is this a raid boss enemy?
There is something wrong with the tracks.
We need to go
Managing the tracks nearby. You must perform the appropriate
to
rites of
that
alignment
one.
to achieve the desired geometry.
So we probably need to hit this 3 times.
Surely the Ultramarines screamed and praised your reasoning and speed of
What?
awareness.
What? It locked me.
Considering this plan of theirs, I have my doubts.
It like animation locked me. That's so weird.
Accepting projectiles.
Would have assumed you would just hit the button and get out of the animation. I guess not.
Kill confirmed. Major Tyranid threat. Refilling magazines.
There's the Neurothrope. Round 2.
Subterranean combat.
Oh no.
Iron Hail ready. Xenos countermeasures successful.
Whoa.
Mark Xenos combatant.
Oh, he stopped his combo. What?
Engine ultramarine.
That was weird. Don't move.
Calibrate your aim, brother.
Your Messiah has blessed you with an abundance of power.
No, I needed to, we need to revive here.
The transgression you're about to
And I need to go
Not
just
speak
get
beyond your ken,
frozen if I can.
Seer. It does not take a Lovius to see this is an act of desperation.
Iron Halo online.
Just die already.
One of us must maintain a secure perimeter.
Do your combo.
Brother killed in action.
You're not dead yet, dude? Dude, this Ravener is a raid boss.
Adjusting success odds.
How many freaking gun strikes do we need?
Brother kill confirmed. One of us must maintain a secure perimeter. Elite level Xenos. Pacified. One of us must maintain a secure perimeter. Iron Halo ready. Mark Xenos combatant.
This guy's the raid boss enemy or whatever. For the stratagem.
One of us must maintain a secure perimeter. Enhanced tactic ready. High priority Tyranid eliminated.
We have an ammo box here, so I'm not worried about fighting all these.
Ammunition reset. One of us must maintain a secure perimeter.
Okay.
Iron Halo ready. Iron Halo protocol in progress. One of us must maintain a secure perimeter.
Oh, it's a mortar enemy. That was annoying.
One of us must maintain a secure
We
perimeter.
got one of our boys back up. 2 mortar enemies. We need our shield to actually fight them, unless we fight them from long range with this. Simple geometry? Simple geometry.
Xenos countermeasures
Oh.
successful.
Yep, GG. Oof. Oh, he has the res one? Brother.
Target Xenos bio. Iron Halo online. Mark Xenos combatant. Reporting severe wounds.
Where's the Minoris attacking me? Oh, it's a couple.
Iron Halo ready. Advancing on incapacitated brother. Restoring our brother's vitals. Execute Iron Halo Tyranid unit sighted.
We need to back off for a sec, get ammo again, get ready to fight everything.
Efficacy. Obtaining
Stay with the fusion battery.
target Xenos bio.
Oh no, dude. Oh no. I accidentally hit parry. I should not have done that, obviously.
Restore. Fatality reported. Motor skills regenerating.
Bumped into the freaking thing. This is the way this is gonna be, huh? This Ravener's just gonna keep going underground.
Enhanced tactic ready. Intercepting projectiles.
Oh my god, dude.
For slaying my brother.
Hey, there you go.
The soil no longer trembles, and one of us must remain near the servo carriers. We crush the ravenous breed.
Yeah, Kimber, that's always been the problem with the Pyre Cannon. I think it has 18-meter range, and the Pyre Blaster has 24-meter range, if I recall correctly.
One of us must remain near the servo carriers.
Dang, if only there was a way for Orc to heal themselves to full. Only that was part of the class. GG. Nice try. Should have, I don't know, guys. Frozen, you went down a lot, dude. You went down a ton. I need to get on a different class if I'm gonna carry. TBH, TBH. Okay. Yeah. That was a lot of damage done on my part. Just rejoin on me, Frozen. We're gonna throw the key back up. Just rejoin on me. 1 second. Let me, I will either do bulwark or sniper, but I think I'm leading sniper. There you go. You're stuck! Yeah, anybody can join. Just hop in here. Nine Mato. How is somebody supposed to nine Mato? 9 Matu? How do I pronounce your name? Badonka Duck, I think it's going to be a Dreadnought. I feel like that would be the easiest to port over. But we haven't seen a Dreadnought execution. No one knows. Okay, Mato. Frozen, I think you may have gotten your spot nabbed, bro. Okay, let's crush this. Let's crush this. There are some things, like Invigorating Icon, where I feel like it should just kind of be intrinsic to the chapter banner ability, because I was even thinking there, like in my head, like, bro, where is my healing? What is happening here? What is freaking happening? The toxicity was creeping up within me. You guys almost saw Toxicus.
Our path to Aurora is
I almost turned into my Death Guard self, Toxicus.
Filled with ancient splendor, brimming with
I don't think you guys have
power
ever seen
and
Toxicus, though. I don't think you've ever seen me come out like that.
I am authorizing Talassa to commandeer the battle barge for the duration of this conflict.
Nah, I can get pretty toxic when it comes to the lore. I can get pretty toxic when it comes to the lore, never mind.
behind the systems
Never mind.
implicating such an ancient machine spirit.
Assist the Adeptus Mechanicus in launch preparations and await our targeting guidance, Talassa. We should be on the ground shortly. Make sure that battle barge is ready. We shall not falter. Tread carefully, brothers. These caves can be unstable.
You'll probably see it at some point, Chunk, man. I think it's yeah, I'm using Argent Edge Soundwave. I think it's impossible to like stream every day and like to put yourself out there for people to just kind of pick away at. It's impossible to do that without being crispy clean. without having a completely clean, you know, personality and be like super freaking brand friendly or whatever. A very, very small number of people are capable of doing that. I think this is the raid boss guy up here. Yeah, it is. Oh, it's not. Okay. Good. It's crispy clean. Squeaky clean, even. Squeaky, squeaky.
I am not target practice. Readying this forest infestation is still the path.
You need to be broken in the right way, yeah. Kinda, actually. Awesome. There you go, Frozen. Take a break, bro. Take a break. Space Marine 2, very much like Elden Ring or Dark Souls. When you're not having a good day in it, it can really get to you. Keep our HP here. Bullets do not go through teammates.
Never hesitate in fulfilling his will.
Walkway clear.
It is difficult to truly appreciate a ship's size from the inside.
Oh, these are Thousand Suns too. These starting enemies. Interesting. It's always interesting to see what gets replaced by Tyranids and what doesn't.
Scout have been relentless in their attempts to deplete my ammunition.
Tossing frag grenade. Your haze lies.
This. Keep our armor up.
Adversaries are keen to lose again. Inserting fresh magazines.
Explore this area.
Camelio line cloak ready.
I think it's this part and the next part with the Dreadnought as well. Badonkadonk.
They shall not see. Rearm.
This is doing no damage, by the way. The heavy bullet pistol doesn't actually do that much damage. I'm so glad that they added a way to test our DPS in the game naturally, because it really shows you that secondary weapons do not do anything, dude. That's why the plasma pistol has been the freaking champion for literally 2 years now, is because none of the other secondary weapons really do anything. Come on. Stop dodge spamming. Oh, let me ammo back from that. Really wish they would add the ability to fight enemies in the Psychanium and Darktide. Would be nice. And to spawn bosses in. Obviously, we can do it with mods still. Shouldn't need a mod to do it.
foe? No!
Use the damage version of the regular bolt pistol as crazy gunshot damage, and it's laser accurate. I'll test the sound wave. I'll test it later. Right now, I just need the heavy bolt pistol and the sniper to get ammo back. That's it. That's the only reason. Everything else is like I'm not actually trying to dump ammo with this gun. There it is, and then you swap back, and then you're ready to go.
Proceed, brothers. I shall remain here and violently deter any enemy forces from following you.
Our brethren barricaded this entrance to stall any attackers. Commune with the crane and engage it to remove the obstructions.
We shall get the path clear of the traitors.
The controls are sluggish but functional.
Repel the oncoming heretic forces.
Your aim drives my patience, brother. Inserting fresh magazine. Readying next volley.
Don't really want to be an asshole and just throw random grenades into these. But I also want this to go as fast as possible.
Nearing the vessel's site, Talassa. Ensure nothing further impedes your
Be good.
progress.
Emilio line cloak activated. Their numbers are no match for ours. Frag grenade deployed.
Frame perfect reload right there, actually. That was nice. What's up, little guy?
Cloak ready.
Okay, I should have crazy melee damage. Should.
Brothers, together we go. Route unblocked. Sinos to second wave headed toward us. Tossing frag grenade. Exterminate the swarm beasts.
Oh!
I am a phantom of
That's
death.
really annoying. Come on.
Changing magazine.
Come out, you asshole.
Deploying shrapnel grenade. Stealth ready. Has played its last mile.
There it is. There it is.
Readying next volley.
My eye detects Xenos geometry from these carvings. We will report it to the Ordo Xenos. Continue with the mission. There are more pressing heresies that need our attention. Yes, Captain. We will not keep Lieutenant Titus waiting.
Oh shit. That was a big whoopsie. Whoopsie daisy. Should be able to get this no problem.
Camilio line engaged. A brother has fallen.
Really, boys, really.
You're much worse. Active camouflage charge. Rearming. I am a phantom of death. Readying next volley.
Brother. This zone throws tanking so much. Is it just the stratagem, dude?
That zoanthrope is no more.
This is gonna be weird. Okay. There you go. One extremist down.
I stuck my tongue.
Let's get our armor back.
Pile of dead turncoats makes for a glorious day. Readying next volley. Stealth ready.
So, no delays. Enemy health is continuously increased with mission duration up to a limit. I see. Okay. That's why. The enemy faction does not... Yeah. Enhance enemies spawn periodically that must be killed with focus fire from multiple squad members. So that's probably what that is. So this is like the tanky modifier. Like, you need to complete this ASAP. You need to be running through. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Z-Man, for sure. It's gonna be weird. I'm not fully convinced they're gonna go through with the contested HP nerf. You gonna get that? No. I'll get it.
All you can carry.
Because a CHP nerf would be just insane, bro. Or trying to make it more like based on melee. Like, come on. I don't think the game is designed for that anymore.
We are on the final approach.
Make haste, lest your tardiness lead to the harm of our blessed vessel.
Dude, I'm thinking about skipping.
Inserting fresh
Yeah, I'm just gonna skip. Because why would we fight this? You know, why would we? If the Dreadnought's right there, and this is the last thing between us and finishing the mission, and the longer you're in the mission, the enemies get more HP, why would we fight this? Doesn't make any sense.
Camilio line cloak ready. Rearming. Frag grenade deployed. They shall not. Changing magazine.
Hope our boys get the memo.
Active camouflage charged. my mark. Checkpoint located.
There it is. And these are all gonna die. Boom.
Brothers, without your help, my friends,
To battle, brothers!
Their numbers are no match for ours.
Oh! Oh no.
Risk the objective for my bones.
I guess the Argent Edge frames got to me. Whoops. Thank you, sir.
Readying next volley.
I was gonna say, where is that?
Inserting fresh magazine. Meteor line cloak ready.
Mr. Z-Man says, I hope I'm not starting to get exhausted with game devs deciding to make PvE more challenging, mostly only making players weaker and through spreadsheet data. Oh boy. Have I got news for you, Mr. Z-Man. I feel like that's happening in both Dark Tide and Space Marine 2. I will say, though, that it's okay for Tyranids to, like, a Tyranid warrior technically is as strong as a Primary Space Marine. Or 2 Tyranid warriors, right? Like, it's, what just happened to me, like, that should be something that can happen very easily.
I have opened the gates.
If anything, whenever you play in, like, Ruthless difficulty or below, you're given a lot of extra leeway to kind of fulfill or live out a, or play out a power fantasy. But in absolute difficulty, and these hard stratagems, I kind of see a lot of this as like a... It's more lore accurate. It's more lore accurate for a Space Marine to get torn to shreds when a warrior is in melee with them.
Can you rectify that?
There is a fusion battery unit we could use to awaken the reactor. It will require charging from our power plant.
Kind of the same for Dark Tide, except for Dark Tide, the game is kind of out of control because you're killing so many enemies on the screen at any given time.
Your eyes open.
Your rejects just apparently have so much firepower.
Of the fusion battery, safety protocols prevent it from moving without an attendant. Lead it along the tracks to the junction station.
As they seek to choke our rivers with their dead. Trouble maintaining focus.
Get this armor.
Ravener destroyed.
It's obvious.
Changing magazine.
We appear to have reached the junction station.
There are several
It's interesting, though, because
you must perform the appropriate rites of alignment.
it's so taboo to call for nerfs in these kinds of games.
Possess the ability to extrapolate
Because, dude, the moment you try to balance things for tryhard players is the moment you lose, like, 90% of the community. It's kind of what happened in Helldivers 2.
Inserting fresh magazine. Tossing frag grenade.
There we go. Oh, this is the raid boss enemy.
I resemble a foe. No. Readying next volley. I am a phantom of death.
The Omnisire has blessed you with an abundance of power. Perhaps in the machine god's infinite wisdom they permit the transgression you're about to commit. Do not speak beyond your ken, Engine Seer.
A lot of small shooters, dude. This is not fun to deal with. And a grass boy. Oh, they're so tanky, man. It's so annoying. Get this armor.
The heretics fight no more. Someone must guard the servo carriage. Take all you can carry.
Do this or we're gonna be here forever. I don't know if I'd say that, Matthias. I don't know if I'd say that. I don't think I'd say that that's the meta. I've talked to a lot of tryhard players about this. I think the ideal comp in Darktide is probably Vet, Ogren, Scum, or Skitari, and then Psyker. But honestly, nowadays, you don't even need the Psyker. The Inferno Staff and Venting Shriek damage is comparable to just a Skitari with an Arc Rifle, or a freaking Hive Scum. I think the Havoc 40 meta is quickly going to shift, if it's not like this already. I mean, I know it is for our groups, to one where you basically just run past like an entire section of a level, pull into a good spot, and just AoE everything down at different checkpoints. That's already what we're doing. It's so easy to. Smoke raids, gold toughness. Go, finally killed it. And then point blank barrage Ogren. That's all you need. Whoa, it didn't have an animation there. That was weird. Okay, we know that.
Stealth ready.
Will that hit me? It will, apparently. Do the box. What is this clickbait title? Skojo, it's not clickbait. They've data mined the next enemy faction. They data mined executions for Ultramarine units, for Primaris units. In Chaos Siege mode, we're likely going to be able to fight Ultramarines. No clickbait here at all, friendo. Dude, I'm starting to feel the tankiness of the enemies. We need to get to the end of this. This is getting ridiculous. That's not even a one-shot. Get this in there. Get this last wave spawned. No, this stratagem is very, very not fun. Yeah, this is annoying. Oh no. We're getting animation locked.
We are almost there. What is your status?
Gotta move.
Vessel is almost ready, Lieutenant. Hold for our signal.
Rearming. A Xenos stealth beast tries to ambush us. Active camouflage charge.
Talassa, transmitting targeting signal now.
Go get Tremor.
Your data is clouded, Lieutenant. Maintain close proximity to target.
Okay.
Inserting fresh magazine.
Where you at, fam?
Reactor is primed for ignition.
Where shall I transmit?
The vessel is ready.
Get down, Mr. President!
Service me forever remembered. The Atreus is ready to taste vengeance once more.
Gosh.
Lock target now.
There you go, dude. Got past the super tanky weekly.
Numerous errors detected due to signal interference. Calculating trajectory.
Atreus is launched.
An instrument of the machine gods.
Oh yeah, no, I'm serious, Trunk man. Let me get you the data mine. Yeah, let me get the data mine for you guys. Actually, we could actually just watch the video together. We'll react to the video. This way I can get some coffee as well. Yeah. We'll go through it. Classic. Awesome. Thanks, boys. Thanks for the weekly.
Artificers, report to the armory.
Okay. Pause this so the background noise fades. All right, this is from Behind the Grind. He's got some good stuff, man. He's got some good stuff.
Alright, so what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another Space Marine 2 video. So, as we already know, we are finally going to get the Chaos PvE game mode. Siege mode is now going to allow us to play as the Chaos Space Marines, and there has been a conversation going around in the community as to what kind of enemies we are going to be fighting up against if we are playing as Chaos. Now, obviously, it makes sense in the lore for us to fight the Tyranids, but it also makes sense for us in the lore to fight against the Thousand Suns. So, you know, that's pretty awesome here. However, there is one thing that I can confirm to you guys right now through the use of leaks, is that the third faction is coming to Space Marine 2. Space Marine 2 is getting the third faction, and it is the Ultramarines. Yep, based on these leaks, we are going to be getting Ultramarines enemies in Chaos Siege mode, which is going to be pretty interesting, man. So before we dive into all that, make sure you guys smash the like button if you guys want to see more news for the upcoming updates to Space Marine 2. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and dive straight into the Ultramarines coming into Chaos Siege mode. Okay, so the first thing that I do want to break down here real quick, this is going to take about a minute here, is that we do have confirmation that we are going to be able to summon the Hellbrutes for Chaos Siege. Now, as you guys already know, the Hellbrutes
Let me go ahead and
in
turn them
Space
up.
Marine 2, well, is the Thousand Suns Hellbrutes. And it turns out that the Chaos faction that we normally fight in Space Marine 2 is, of course,
There you go.
the Thousand Suns. So I don't know if they're going to make a brand new texture for the Hellbrutes, or if they are just going to introduce the regular Thousand Suns Hellbrute. I think it would be pretty weird if we had a friendly Hellbrute that is a Thousand Suns Hellbrute fighting up against an enemy Thousand Suns Hellbrute. I have my fingers crossed that we are going to get a brand new texture. But as we go ahead and talk about the Ultramarines coming in Space Marine 2's Chaos Siege mode, let's go ahead and talk about some of the descriptions for some finishers. We were able to figure this out through the use of finishers. And the first image that I'm going to go ahead and throw up on screen right now is basically describing what every single execution in the game is. So towards the bottom, you guys can see Hormagaunts, Termagants, Lictors, Zoanthropes. However, we can go over here to Siege Marine Raider. It says Siege Marine Raider, and under these, you know, it has written right here, Primaris versus Marine Sniper. That's the most important thing right now, because we do not have any executions against Marine Snipers in Space Marine 2. I mean, unless you count some of the Thousand Suns Rubric Marines as Marine Snipers, we don't have that. So that is definitely going to be pretty cool. But next up, let's go ahead and talk about the biggest image here, which just pretty much confirms everything that I'm telling you guys right now. There it is. You can see the full list of executions for these Ultramarine Space Marines. Executor is going to be you, the player, and then target is going to be the character that you are performing said execution on. So we have Executor for Primaris versus Assault, Primaris versus Sniper, Primaris versus Support. We are going to be able to perform executions on named Space Marine classes, which, you know, pretty much just confirms that we are going to be getting these Ultramarines, because, I mean, you don't really classify the Rubric Marines in that way, right? I mean, Rubric Marines in Space Marine 2, they don't have an assault variant, they don't have a sniper variant or a support. So I'm very much looking forward to the addition of some of these Space Marine classes in Chaos Siege mode. You know, we're going to have tactical intercessors running around, assault intercessors. I'm expecting to see some kind of Blade Guard veteran. You know, we're going to have heavy intercessors as well. Probably going to have Reavers as well, you know, those kind of Phobos guys. Then, of course, we got Eliminators to be the sniper. Man, I just knew that this was going to happen at some point, so it really makes me happy to see this. But if you guys want a quick sneak peek as to what these executions are going to look like, I have videos for you guys as well. So let's go ahead and pull up the first one. So in this first one here, we are the Executor, and see, these are brand new executions that, of course, we do not have in the game quite yet. I mean, what kind of execution is this? And then we have the target for said execution. So these two both go hand in hand. It is the same execution. It's just the Marine who executes the target, and then it is the target who is getting executed. So pretty cool to see, man. Like, look at that. Twist that guy's head. That is pretty cool to see. Wow, these animations look great. I cannot wait to see them implemented into Chaos Siege mode. Here we got some more executions, just a lot of punching, headbutting. I really like seeing that. Look at that, just 1, 2, boom with the headbutts. And then there is the target as well. See how he kind of falls back. Man, I'm really excited to see how gruesome some of these executions are going to be on these Ultramarines. Hey, anybody in the...
Guys, you know what I thought of? What if they're reworking PvP? What if this actually isn't Ultramarines and they're actually just reworking PvP? And these executions are all going to be part of PvP? That would be interesting, but I don't think so. Also, Major Tremor, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Really appreciate it.
Chat right now, anybody in the comments down below who's a big fan of Heretics, bro, who is ready to absolutely destroy some Ultramarines? I know I am, and I love the Ultramarines. I want to kill some Ultra Smurfs. But here we go. This is the final set of animations right here. Just a lot of punching right now, which kind of makes sense because, I mean, those are some of the first executions you want to get out of the way, are the executions that every single class with any kind of weapon is going to be able to share. I'm sure...
I think the reason why a lot of these executions are like punching or blunt damage based is because they don't want to actually show you taking a chainsword and like dismembering an Ultramarine. I don't think they want to show that at all, or like ripping an Ultramarine's head off. I would be surprised if we got the Ultramarines as like enemies and we were literally tearing them apart piece by piece, like ripping them apart piece by piece.
We'll get more unique executions once we get further into development, you know, given the fact that you have to make unique executions for chain swords, for chain axes now that, you know, Chaos Space Marines are going to be able to use, because they
I don't think it's going to happen, BTG.
use regular power axes. You got to make executions for the combat knives, stuff like that. So, and you have to make these executions on literally everything, unless they want to reuse some execution animations. I wouldn't blame them if they wanted to reuse the animations for the enemies that we currently already have in Space Marine 2, to include the Thousand Suns and the Tyranids.
It's different, guys. So when you have space demons and space dust and aliens, ripping them apart with like chain weapons and everything, and knives and whatever, it's very like okay in terms of like media and like marketing. But one, exactly, Skojo, Games Workshop doesn't have the balls, and two, dude, it would be hard for me to make content covering that portion of Space Marine 2, because guys, I get videos flagged for Space Marine 2 all the time. All the time. There are some shorts where I'll post it, and because there is like a specific execution being shown in the first like 7 seconds of the short, it's not monetizable because YouTube flags it and they will not run ads for it, because you're not supposed to have that much gore in short form content, which is insane because it's not applied to shorts evenly, and that's very obvious, very clear. But yeah, like YouTube gets pretty strict about this kind of stuff.
So, you know, that would be a pretty good way to save up on some resources. So guys, that is pretty much it when it comes to Chaos Siege Mode and the Ultramarines becoming the third faction in Space Marine 2. Make sure you guys let me know in the comment section down below what you guys feel about this. I'm really excited for it because, you know, as we load up into Siege Mode, of course, across all the game modes in general, except PvP, of course, because it's not PvE, every single enemy is designated by their respective class. So like you got your Hormagaunts and Termagants, Minoris enemies, then you got your Majoris, your heavy hitters like Warriors or Chaos Spawn or Rurik Marines, then you got your Extremist enemies, you know, your Zoanthropes, Scarable Cult Terminators, Raveners, and then Terminus enemies as well. I'm really curious to see how this...
Bro, the Sorcerer is so cool to fight. It really is super cool to fight. I just know a lot of teams are going to struggle with it.
This is going to work for Ultramarines.
Dude, imagine the Sorcerer in the fucking... in the mission we just did, where it basically has, like, twice as much HP. Like, bro.
Because Ultramarines can kind of use this system in the same way. Your tactical intercessors could probably be Majoris troops, whereas your Blade Guard veterans and heavy intercessors could kind of be your extremist enemies. Maybe you can have some assault intercessors running around as Majoris enemies as well. And then, of course, you could just reuse the guardsmen that we already have in Space Marine 2 and just make those the Minoris enemies. If you want a Terminus, just make Veltus or a Veltus variant as a Terminus, quote-unquote, kind of Hellbrute, right? Just kind of copy what the Hellbrute already does. So that is going to be it for the video, man. Definitely very excited about this. Man, I cannot wait. Chaos Siege Mode is going to...
Yeah, if they do a Dreadnought Terminus enemy, they would have really gone all out for this.
Kick so much ass. If you enjoyed the video, guys, make sure you go ahead and smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for more Space Marine 2 news. Make sure you guys let me know in the comments down below what your predictions are for Chaos Siege Mode, what you guys want the most out of it, what kind of enemies you would like to see across the Ultramarines. Big shout out to the channel members, man. If you're interested in becoming a channel member, go ahead and check out the pinned comment down in the comment section down below. And with all that being said, guys, this has been Behind the Grind, talking about the newest third faction for Space Marine 2, being the Ultramarines, coming soon. And I'll catch you on the next one.
Why is this a normal enemy? It says Agent Steve. Oh, that's so funny. I like to go through the full video and make sure that I link it in stream here to get you to go and leave a like for these amazing content creators who are providing us content to react to on stream. It's amazing. But yeah, this is a really good find, dude. This is a really, really good find. I really appreciate this. This is the, you know, the sleuthing, the investigative work that we all need. So we have 365 accolades. We can get our last helmet here, and then we are very close to owning... Oh, wait, we still need these 2 freaking shoulders. They're just not really that impressive, so I never really took getting them seriously. Yeah, it popped up in my feed this morning, Chonkman, and I was like, oh, legendary refresh pool, dude. Legendary. The Vidrix Honor Guard helmet, definitely really cool. I might just save my accolades up, it depends. But we could definitely earn quite a few before the new update. For sure. Are there any heavy weapons I still need to level up? Let me go through. No, we're good. Okay. So heavy is good to go. Attack, I definitely have weapons I need to level up. So the auto bolt rifle, I've never leveled this thing up because it's trash. We got our bolt rifle leveled up, heavy bolt rifle leveled up. I need to get the stalker leveled up. I think that's the #1 priority, is get the stalker. Well, we're going to get a heroic for it. And so it's going to make leveling it up really easy because I could bring that into absolute. Yeah, dude, I think it's just the stalker that I need to level up. Oh, and the this new thing. This right here, the bolt carbine. I need to get the one-handed bolt carbine leveled up. That one I can do in absolute because we can just use it on assault or bulwark very easily. Very, very easily. Yeah, just the stalker. That's it. And I really do want to get the stalker leveled up because on sniper it's also really good. I've seen FTG do some very impressive things with this weapon. Yep, 35% increased damage after perfect dodge. Is there another... perk here? Where is it? Yeah, reloaded restoration. Very ammo efficient weapon. This weapon, the Stalker Bolt Rifle, this is what the Galvanic Rifle should be in Darktide. I feel like it should fulfill the same niche. Should fulfill the same niche, bro. Okay, what? Which one am I using? Okay, so I am indeed using the ammo reserve one. I have thought about swapping to the accuracy one, though. Get more of these headshots, man. It makes a lot of sense because we recover ammo with our sidearm. Unwavering resolve is so stupid. It's such a silly perk. No, the bolt carbine is... The bolt carbine is fine. I think the bolt carbine's a really good weapon, Mr. Awesome Dairy. I don't think it needs much more to perform really well. I should probably take I should probably take this though. For adamantine grip. Well, hold on. How many points do we have? So if we do this... Well, you get 10% damage down there. I see, I see, I see. Get 10. Oh, that's not bad. Let's make this feel very fluid. Very, very fluid, actually. Double recoil reduction. Yeah, because I ADS all the time. I don't really use honed precision. Rapid health is nice, but we have the heavy bolt pistol for that as well. I have rapid health here. So we use that for rapid health, and then the bolt carbine just for raw damage. Makes more sense. Makes way more sense. This can be this. Okay. I actually kind of want to give this a spin now. I want to see how this feels in game. I don't think we need the accuracy one. Just keep the ammo one. Ah, posthumous proliferation. Blah. I will say it's gonna be nice having access to the heroic bolt carbine with burn. That's gonna be very nice. Because there are certain bosses where headshots are so annoying to get for me, dude. Like, I'm just not that guy. Oh, wait, do I need to get the bolt sniper leveled up? I do. I do need to get the bolt sniper leveled up. Shoot. That's something I need to do. That's on the agenda for sure. Okay. Oh, the galvanic. Mr. Awesome Dairy. No, the galvanic shouldn't have a scope. I think that it's okay the way it is. But it should have more ammo. It should have more ammo, and I think everything else is okay with it. Because it does perform very well. It doesn't need any help. But okay, guys. I know this one was kind of a shorter stream today. But I do actually have a deliverable that I need to make. So I'm going to go pump like 2 videos out by end of day. So I'm gonna go work on that. But thanks for hanging out with me. I always like playing Space Marine 2 with you guys. I think it's good to mix up our Warhammer 40k games here. It's really nice, very refreshing. I don't know who else is on the Twitch side for Space Marine 2. Anybody that we could raid? Got a lot of people playing Dark Tide right now, of course. But none of my Space Marine 2 friends are on. We'll just